This is a video about finance and how to grow your money. What if $100 could change your future? By the end, you'll know how to make that first 100 work for you. Most people think you need thousands to start investing. The truth? All it takes is one smart decision with just $100 and a little consistency to create real momentum. Think of your first $100 like a seed. You can either spend it and watch it vanish, or plant it wisely and watch it multiply over time into something far greater. So what are your options? A savings account may feel safe, but it won't grow your money much. You need to look at tools that offer higher returns and long-term growth potential. Let's talk about fractional shares. They let you invest in big companies without needing full share prices. Your $100 can buy pieces of giants like Apple or Amazon. This approach lets beginners get started in the stock market with limited capital. No need to wait until you're rich to become an investor. You can start building wealth now. Next up is micro-investing apps. These platforms let you invest small amounts automatically. Roundups, recurring deposits, and low fees make them ideal for starters. They remove the fear of starting. With a few taps, your $100 is working for you. And when you see growth, your confidence to invest more naturally increases. Another option is a high-yield savings account. While it won't make you rich, it's a smart place to park your cash while you plan your next investment move. Now let's consider certificates of deposit. They lock your money in exchange for higher interest. It's not glamorous, but it's a safe way to earn better returns than basic savings. But remember, the goal is to grow your money. So eventually, you'll want to move from saving into investing, where your money works harder and multiplies faster. Let's say you're ready to dive into the stock market. One of the smartest first steps? Index funds. They spread your investment across hundreds of companies, lowering risk. With $100, you can get started in a fund that tracks the overall market. Over time, this tends to grow steadily and outperform most individual stock picks. This is how average people build wealth. Not with lottery wins or risky trades, but with consistent, smart investing in diversified, long-term assets. You may have heard of exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. Like index funds, they offer exposure to many companies, and many cost less than $100 to begin. They trade like stocks but offer the diversity of a fund. That means more growth potential and less risk from betting on a single company to perform. If you prefer something tangible, consider peer-to-peer lending. Some platforms let you invest $100 to lend to borrowers and earn interest in return. It's riskier than a savings account, but the potential reward is higher. Just be sure to study the terms, platforms, and risk levels before jumping in. There's also crypto. Some people put $100 into Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's volatile, yes, but for some, it's been life-changing. Just know the risks. Use only money you're prepared to lose if you go the crypto route. But for educational purposes, a small amount can help you learn how digital assets behave. Still wondering if $100 is enough? The truth is, it's not about the amount, it's about the habit. Starting with 100 trains your brain to invest regularly. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about mindset. If you treat small investments with discipline and patience, you'll be ready when you have more to invest. Consistency matters more than perfection. Even investing $100 every month can snowball into tens of thousands over time. That's the magic of compound growth. Speaking of compounding, let's break it down. Your 100 earns returns, and then those returns start earning returns. That's how money grows like a snowball downhill. But time is critical. The earlier you start, the more you benefit. Waiting even 1 year to begin can cost you thousands in long-term gains. Let's put it into perspective. If you invest $100 today and add nothing more, at a modest 7% annual return, it becomes almost $200 in 10 years. Now imagine doing that every month. $100 monthly, with compound growth, can turn into over $15,000 in 10 years. That is the power of starting now. Many people delay because they feel it's not enough. But in finance, small beginnings are everything. Starting small is better than waiting for the perfect time. You might ask, where exactly should I start? First, define your goal. Are you saving for retirement, a house, or future freedom? Your goal will shape your investment choice. Then assess your risk tolerance. Can you stomach volatility, or do you prefer stability? Knowing this helps decide whether to go with stocks, bonds, or a blend. Let's say you're okay with a little risk. Then putting 100 into a diversified ETF is a great entry point. It offers growth with lower risk than individual stocks. But if you're super cautious, consider bonds or REITs. These can offer modest but steady returns and let you grow without the emotional rollercoaster of the stock market. Remember, any investment comes with risk. There's no guaranteed return. But not investing at all? That's the biggest risk. Inflation quietly eats your money's value every year. When you let money sit under your mattress or in a zero-interest account, you're actually losing purchasing power over time. Investing is how you fight that erosion. And let's not forget education. Using $100 to buy a course or a few finance books could yield the highest return of all, knowledge. Why? Because once you understand how money works, you'll make better decisions forever. That's not just a return, it's a transformation. Want another smart idea? Invest in yourself. Upgrade a skill that earns you more income. That 100 could buy materials, tools, or lessons that increase your value. Maybe you turn that new skill into a side hustle. Suddenly your 100 becomes a source of extra cash flow, and a new stream of wealth. Now that's true investing, not just in assets, but in yourself. The returns are immeasurable because they touch every area of your life: income, confidence, and future options. But let's circle back. You don't need to know everything to begin. You just need to begin. One step, $100. That's it. Once you see progress, you'll want to keep going. It becomes addictive, in a good way. Watching your money grow shows you that you're in control of your financial story. Every investor starts somewhere. Warren Buffett started with just a few bucks. Your journey is no different. It begins with the decision to act, not the amount. Let's talk psychology. Most financial failure isn't due to lack of money. It's due to fear, procrastination, and lack of belief. $100 helps you fight all three. Taking action builds confidence. The moment you invest, you shift your identity. You're no longer someone thinking about wealth. You're someone building it. And you know what? That shift matters more than the money itself. Once you believe you're capable, you'll find more ways to invest, save, and earn. Now, what about automation? Set up auto investments so your $100 goes to work each month. That way, you remove emotion and create consistent progress. Many apps allow recurring deposits. You choose the amount and the frequency. Even weekly contributions of $25 add up over time. This creates a system, and systems beat willpower every time. Relying on motivation is a gamble. Systems are reliable and compound consistently. Let's address a myth. You don't need to be perfect. You'll make mistakes. You might pick a bad stock or lose money. That's part of the learning curve. But mistakes are teachers. Every successful investor has made them. The key is to learn, adjust, and stay in the game long enough to win. Think of it like going to the gym. One session won't change your body, but consistency over time creates transformation. Investing works the same way. Want to take it further? Learn about dollar cost averaging. It means investing the same amount regularly regardless of market conditions. Sometimes you'll buy high, sometimes low, but over time, it smooths out volatility and removes the guesswork. It's ideal for beginners. Now let's look at your spending. Where can you find that extra $100 each month? Cancel unused subscriptions? Eat out less? Sell something you don't need? Often, the money is there. It's just hiding in plain sight. The key is prioritizing your future over temporary pleasure. Track your spending for 1 week. You'll be shocked where your money goes. Awareness creates opportunity. Reallocate that money toward investments instead. It's about intentional living, saying no to small now so you can say yes to big later. That's what financial discipline really is. Ask yourself, what will my life look like in 10 years if I keep doing what I'm doing now? If the answer worries you, that's your sign to begin today. Investing $100 may seem small now, but it becomes the spark that ignites long-term wealth and personal transformation. So where do you want to be? Living paycheck to paycheck? or watching your accounts grow month after month. It starts with one bold step. Let's explore diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Even with $100, you can spread it across multiple assets to reduce your risk. For example, invest $50 in an ETF, $25 in a high-yield savings account, and $25 in a micro-investing app or even crypto if you're curious. That way, even if one area underperforms, the others may balance it out. It gives you stability while still exposing you to potential growth. Think of your money like soldiers. You want them out in the world, working, multiplying, and building you a stronger future army of wealth. You might be thinking, how often should I check my investments? The answer, less than you think. Obsessing over daily changes only creates anxiety. Investing is a long game. Check in monthly or quarterly. Focus on the process, not the scoreboard. That mindset keeps you grounded and patient. Let's talk emotion. Markets go up and down. Sometimes they crash. It's natural to feel fear. But panic selling is the worst thing you can do during a dip. Remember, losses are only real if you sell. If you stay the course, most markets recover. The patient investor almost always wins over time. Look at the market as a discount store when it's down. Would you rather buy when prices are high or when things are on sale? Smart investors buy during fear. Use that $100 to practice being calm when others panic. That emotional discipline will serve you for the rest of your investing life. Another point. Avoid FOMO. Just because everyone is talking about a certain stock or coin doesn't mean it's right for you. Stay focused on your plan. Chasing trends often leads to losses. Building wealth requires ignoring hype and sticking with proven, steady strategies that compound over time. Also, be careful who you listen to. Not all financial advice is created equal. Look for people who emphasize fundamentals, not get-rich-quick schemes. Your financial journey is personal. Your goals, timeline, and risk tolerance matter more than flashy headlines or viral posts. Remember, every dollar you invest is a vote for your future. $100 can be the vote that changes everything, if you use it wisely. Let's visualize the possibilities. What if $100 turns into a habit? What if you do it every month, or even every week? That's how legacies are built. Money loves direction. If you don't tell it where to go, it disappears. But when you give it purpose, to invest, to grow, it rewards you tenfold. The first time you see your money grow, even by a few dollars, something clicks. You start believing. You realize you are capable of building wealth. And from there, the journey accelerates. Small wins lead to bigger goals. You go from surviving to saving, from saving to investing, and from investing to thriving. The change isn't just financial. It's mental, emotional, and even spiritual. Financial peace gives you freedom. Freedom to choose, to dream, to live on your terms. Let's not forget the importance of patience. Overnight success is a myth. True wealth takes time, effort, and intentional daily choices. If you stay consistent, you'll look back in 5 years and barely recognize your old self. That $100 will seem like a small spark that lit a massive fire. So what now? Pick your method. Open an app, transfer the funds, make that first move. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be done. And if you've already started, keep going. Increase your contributions. Read more. Learn. Get curious. Challenge yourself to go deeper. Track your progress. Celebrate milestones. Even an extra $10 a month is a win. Progress matters more than perfection. Forward is forward. Don't compare your journey to others. Some have more to start with. Some have less. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're moving. $100 is your foundation. Build on it. Stack more bricks. Over time, you'll create a financial fortress no storm can shake. Investing is about control. It's about saying, I choose where my future goes. $100 is a choice. A declaration. A turning point. You're not just spending money, you're building something. You're creating options. And the more options you have, the freer your life becomes. So take a deep breath. Look at your $100. And decide, what kind of future do you want that money to create? Because the truth is, it's not about the money, it's about who you become in the process. confident, capable, wealthy in every way that matters. Subscribe so you can learn how to change your mindset and your money to build wealth.